Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Game Key podcast. My name is Daniel, aka Winfeld. This is Killian, or you may call him Tux. Say hello, Killian.
Hello.
That's Killian.
That's me.
And today we're going to guide you through the top games that came out this week, the best gaming news of the week, as far as we see it, and what's coming out next week as well. So strap yourselves in, and let's jump into it. First up, I have to ask Killian, what have you been playing? I saw you on Counter-Strike. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, I
Counter-Strike.
played Counter-Strike a bit. Premiere, it was terrible yesterday. Lost all the games. But at least my team was nice. I played with some randoms and then we teamed up as 5 guys. But we still lost every game.
Sounds good to me.
And I played lots of Just Cause 3.
Oh, how's that going?
Amazing. Played the game like a few years ago already. Finished the campaign, but now want to make 100% every achievement. So yeah, that's going pretty good so far.
That's pretty good. Yeah, no, Counter-Strike, when I remember them days. You know, I first played Counter-Strike on the original Xbox. That's when I first got into Counter-Strike, before I got PC and got my own clan. Yeah.
What did you play this week?
This week, do you know, I've not really played much. I've been so busy. It's been crazy how busy I've been. I did go back a few weeks ago to Lord of the Rings Online. I stream that Monday and Tuesdays, but I haven't played it this week. What have I played this week? I checked out Wild Keepers Rising, which is like Vampire Survivors, but you have pets. So it's like Pokemon and Vampire Survivors rolled into one. A really weird thing. Pretty decent. And yesterday I played Aliens Dark Descent, which is like the XCOM of... Well, it's like Baldur's Gate in XCOM with aliens. It's a weird game. Very weird game. Very bizarre. That's what I've been playing. But yeah, that's what we've been up to this week. So let's jump into what came out this week as well, because there's some pretty good games that came out. First up, we of course have South of Midnight. Would you say South of Midnight was the biggest release of the week?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'd probably say it was as well. It's done quite well. It's very positive on Steam. Obviously, what did it come out on? Came out on Xbox Series X as well. And it is on Game Pass as well for anyone that wants to jump on Game Pass. But South of Midnight, if you don't know what it is, it's kind of set in it's kind of based in the American Deep South folklore. And there's about like a magic user gets drawn into another world, and she tries to discover her past, her family history, that sort of thing. And she's known as a weaver, and she's trying to find out what happened, basically. And as you can see, there's some pretty decent images in there. Like I said, it's set in the Deep South folklore, so there's a lot of there's a lot of interesting monsters in there, a lot of interesting boss fights, and I've been seeing this everywhere. And yeah, this came out on the 8th of April. This new action adventure from Compulsion Games.
And the game released for PC, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S, and it's on Game Pass if you want to play it much cheaper without buying the game, actually.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest release of the week.
Yeah.
And that moves me on to, I can fire through this one if you don't mind. Commandos Origins. Yeah. Now, I've been looking forward to this for, 40 years. I played all the Commandos games. I played them on my uncle's first PC when I first got into gaming. I love Commandos. I love the strategy of it. It's World War II. You get a group of elite British units. Yes, they are British. Not everyone has to be American these days. So you get a sniper, you get a sapper who can set traps, cut fences, that sort of thing. You get the Green Beret who has your little knife. He's going to go behind your enemies and take them out. You can use non-lethal force, so you can just murder everyone you see. But yeah, you're going to sabotage, you're going to rescue. Basically, you're going to win World War II with just these 5 dudes. And yeah, I absolutely love Commandos. And I haven't got this yet, but I really, really, really want it. And Commandos came out on PC, PS4, PS5, and of course the Xbox consoles as well. Oh yeah, Real-Time Tactics at its best. Absolutely love this series. I'm glad it's back. And gladly, it's got mostly positive on Steam because their last attempt at a game like 10, 15 years ago was an absolute disaster. So they're back on form. Pick it up. I know I'm going to. And it is co-op as well. I remember playing the original in co-op, and when the game was optimized for 15 frames a second. Absolute disaster it was. Before even broadband existed. Absolutely love them games. But yeah, Commandos is back, everyone. Go pick it up.
The next we have Into the Dead, or Darkest Days, if you can already imagine. It's a zombie survival game, and it's a bit different than most of the games. It's a 2.5D game. You lead a group of survivors in the side-scrolling game, and you have a shelter with survival aspects. You have to explore to get food, resources, more recruits for your shelter. And the game plays in Texas in 1980. And yeah, you have your group, you improve your shelter, you get more people, you save more lives, you kill more zombies. The typical zombie game, but in 2.5D.
Yeah, it looks an interesting one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of This War Is Mine. Is it done by the same devs?
The devs.
No, it's not.
Nope.
Surprising.
Nope.
I mean, interestingly, these developers did Rival Stars Horse Racing, which is about growing horses and racing them. So yeah,
completely different.
Yeah, now they've done a zombie survival game, but it looks pretty good. Definitely one to check out as well. And that's in early access. And that moves us on to Blueprints, which says, "Welcome to Mount Holly, where every dawn unveils a new mystery. If you like your puzzles, your exploration, well, this could be a new game for you." And it's doing very well on Steam, very positive. Came out on the 10th of April for PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. And as you can see, graphics quite nice. I kind of like, comic style graphics. I do kind of like that as well. There's a bit of story in there as well. And you are going to have to put your thinking cap on. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I don't mind it when you want the stress away from PvP. Go solve some puzzles. And as you can see by some of the reviews, great game, cool riddles, puzzles, relaxing gameplay. Yeah, lovely.
The next we have Crashlands 2. An open world survival craft RPG where you get thrown into a world and you have to survive there, like the survival games. Just get to a new planet with new monsters you've never seen before, aliens of all kind, and you have to fight them, get resources, build your base, defend your base, interact with the NPCs in the world, and just survive there. You will get some friends along the way, some adorable pets, and you can change the world itself in the game. The game is out for PC, iOS, and Android, so you can also play it on mobile platforms. Yeah.
Does anyone still play on mobile platforms? That's still a thing.
I'm not sure. Probably a few. I don't play them a lot. Only my small games on the toilet or something, but nothing big, to be honest.
I've been showing everyone the wrong game. Crashlands 2. This is the game. So if you're watching the video, apologies for that one. This is Crashlands 2. I was just watching some other random game. But yeah, Crashlands looks pretty good. It's very colourful. I like the colourful games. You know when they say don't judge a book by its colour? I collect games on Steam if it has nice pictures. That's why I've got so many games on Steam that I've never played. But yeah, Crashlands 2 does look pretty good as well. And next we have Hollywood Animal. And by all accounts, I was looking into this game yesterday actually because I saw this one. And the reviews for it are pretty good. This one, you build a cinema empire right from the dawn of cinema into sound. You decide on your actors, you decide on your strategies, you build up your little empire. You can use force if you want, I think. You decide, like I said, you just decide everything about your movies and your company. You're trying to expand it across Hollywood. And the reviews of this are pretty good, like I said, on Steam. Everyone's enjoying it so far. Build a multi-billion-dollar monster that destroys everything in its path. You decide on the blockbusters. But yeah, this one looks pretty interesting. And I saw some people reviewing it saying that there's not many games like this. A couple of games have tried, where you build your own movie empire and things like that, but none of them have done it well. This one has done it well. If you want to be a movie tycoon, this is the game for you. This is only out on PC, but it is out right now. In early access, it must be added. And that's all the games that came out this week as far as we saw it. And that moves us on to the news. The big first news of the week is the Ubisoft is creating a Rainbow Six tactical game. I don't know if you've seen this, Killian.
Yeah, I've got the news about it. Seen it. Yeah, there are new rumors about a tactical Rainbow Six Siege game with the isometric view and in XCOM style, so with a top-down view. The campaign will be about 25 to 30 hours, and there will be various operations and operators with unique skills, and you have to raid issues, and you have to rescue hostages, defuse bombs, like you know it from the game, but as a tactical game.
Yeah, it's
Ubisoft tries something new for sure.
yeah. Ubisoft are trying a lot of different things at the moment. Of course, their stocks keep crashing. They've had a
Yeah.
bad couple of years. You know, the games tend to, well, they launch terribly. I mean, Star Wars didn't go too well for them either. I don't think last year. But yeah, no, you know what? I think I'd look forward to this one because I think Rainbow Six fits well with the XCOM style tactical RTS. I think
Yeah.
I think it'd go well. I think it's made for it. You know, when you
Yeah,
already
definitely.
you just change from first person to over top down, don't you? But yeah, look forward to trying this one out. Yeah, we'll see when it comes out. And of course, Rainbow Six has just had its massive update, hasn't it, on PC? It's now Siege X. So if you haven't tried it out yet, it's coming to console soon, I believe. One to keep an eye on. Next up, Minecraft movie makes 157 million in its first weekend, becoming the best video game adaptation ever. I believe it beat out Super Mario Brothers, which released in 2023. Yeah, Minecraft breaking all kinds of records, and we've all seen the memes. I've seen them online. People in the cinema throwing popcorn, jumping up and down, something about bloody zombie jockey, chicken jockey thing. I don't know what the hell that's about. Maybe I'm too old. But yeah, Minecraft is smashing all kind of records, and by all accounts, it doesn't even sound like a good film. But I think a lot of people have grown up on Minecraft, haven't they? I think the generation is perfect for this. But yeah, Minecraft has gone big. I don't know if you played Minecraft, Killing. I bet you did.
Yeah, I played Minecraft. It was one of my first games, and I played it for thousands of hours.
That's what I
on
mean.
my
So
school time. I came home from school and I played Minecraft all day.
oh, that is so sad because you know when I came home from school, you know, I was playing the Commodore.
Yeah.
I actually had to load up games on tape cassettes, and then you had to flip them over. That's what I was doing when I was in school. That's madness. But like I was saying, I think even if the film is terrible and by all accounts it's not a good film, it's going to be massive. Minecraft, regardless, it is one of the biggest games ever made. Probably one of the most played. I think it's the second biggest game ever after Tetris. I think, isn't it? And of course,
Yeah,
Tetris has had dozens of iterations. Minecraft is just huge. Have you seen it, Killian?
And not yet, but I will going to see it this on next week probably.
You heard it first. Killian is not a proper fan of Minecraft. He's not seen the film yet.
Sorry, I didn't have this much time, man.
Fake Minecraft fan right here. I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah, reasonable.
And next up, that brings us beautifully on to the Fortnite movie, Killian.
Yeah, Fortnite. I love the game. Not.
Don't tell me it's another game you grew up playing.
I played Fortnite Season 1 for a few hours with all the building. Was like, no, I don't like it. I go back to PUBG.
Do you know what? I did exactly the same thing. I tried Fortnite. I was like, I couldn't get my thumbs and my fingers around the fact I had to build, jump, and shoot. And I was like, I don't understand this. I did exactly the same as you. I just played PUBG.
Yeah, was much better.
Yeah, I didn't have to build things going into the stratosphere. But yeah, there's no Fortnite movie coming. Team Sweeney, the CEO of Epic Games, has said that is false. Whether it is false, we don't know. But of course, video game adaptations are huge at the moment. You know, I think they're planning on another Assassin's Creed one. They've just made Minecraft. Fallout's going big. The Last of Us Season 2 is about to come out. We'll get onto that in a second. So yeah, it's only a matter of time before they make a Fortnite movie. I don't even know how they'd make a Fortnite movie. But I'm sure if they can find a way to do it.
There's no really story, so...
Yeah. It'd just be like Hunger Games. But cartoon.
Yeah.
And it probably feature Jack Black as well. Or Chris Pratt. So yeah. Tim Sweeney says it's false. Whether it is, we don't know. But the rumours are it is coming soon.
And then next we have the drug dealer simulator, which got review bombed. after there were reports it may sue Schedule 1. Yeah, the Drug Dealer Simulator came out on 20th of June 2024. Yeah, it's a game where you build your drug empire like Schedule 1, but it's a different game, and only because they have the same idea. Drug Dealer Simulator 2 may wants to sue Schedule 1, and now they have very bad reviews. Their last 1,500 reviews were all very negative, with only 60% positive. So 84% negative reviews. That's pretty bad for this game. And I don't think if they sue the game, they will get through it. Because the games are different. There are a few things which are similar, but what isn't similar if you have two topics of games? If I compare two strategy games, they both have same features, and that's fine. But not for the Drug Dealer Simulator, probably.
Yeah, I don't think Drug Dealer Simulator has heard of genres, because you can have more than one game in a genre.
Exactly.
Look at Path of Exile and Diablo.
Yeah.
Prime example. First-person shooters, none of them ever change. They're all exactly the same. They all do the same thing. Battle Royales, we're just talking about PUBG and Fortnite. You're allowed to have the same a game in the same genre. Yeah, Drug Dealer Simulator is struggling. By all accounts, it's pretty popular until they did this.
Yeah.
If you look at the reviews, I mean, they're going quite well. They've got 19,000 reviews, but yeah, like you said, the last couple of weeks they've been hit hard, and it's their own fault, really, to be honest. I mean, I'm not saying that there isn't a reason to sue a company when copyright infringement has happened, but we'll see how this one plays out. But it's not looking good for the Drug Dealer Simulator games at the moment. The big one, of course, is Schedule 1, because even if people don't want to play it and have never played it, people are positively rating it and buying it just for the sake of it now.
Yeah.
So that wins no matter what. And I don't think they've replied or said anything about it, which is probably the best strategy. Just let the players do the thing for you. Next, a game that you will forget about until like someone randomly plays on YouTube like every 6 years, which is Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. And the title says, yes, that Big Rigs. It is out now on Steam. If you've never heard of Big Rigs, I envy you. I really am jealous. Because Big Rigs was a game that came out, I don't know, like 22 years ago. It's got no collision. It's supposed to be a racer. You're supposed to race trucks through streets. You're supposed to have AI that races you as well, but the AI doesn't move. It stays on the starting line. You can drive through buildings. You drive through bridges. You can reverse up to 2 million miles per hour. The game is completely broken, completely unfinished. I think it's made by a Ukrainian studio. It's an absolute disaster of a game. And as you can see by the screenshot there, the numbers are outside the boxes. They didn't even get that right. So even the basics are completely broken on this game. And for some reason, they've released it on Steam. And like I said, even though it's probably the worst game ever made, I guarantee you it will go to the top of the Steam charts. It will be the most played game on Steam for a week. And there'll be so much YouTube videos about it. And because every generation of gamers, every 10 years, they discover this game and it becomes a meme all over again. It's one of those, it's so bad, it's good, except this one isn't good. It's just there for the memes. But yeah, it's out on Steam, so you can try it right now. But if you do try it and you do buy it and you don't refund it within the 2 hours, don't blame me, because I told you how bad it is.
Yeah, I've seen the video about it last 1 minute. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, the thing about the trailer is they try and make it look like it's a proper game. So before it hits a building or before it comes to the bridge in the trailer, it cuts out to the next bit. Like they cut it. So they try and make it look like a proper game. But like I said, even in the trailer, you can see the numbers, the times outside the boxes. And look at it. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I think I first came across this game watching Angry Video Game Nerd, because I think his video is more popular than the game. But yeah, go watch his review of it. But yeah, the trailer is amazing. Because like I said before, it hits any sort of problem, it cuts to the next clip. It's mad.
So smart.
It's a terrible game. Don't buy it.
Okay, then let's move on to the next news. And we have more news about the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, the new remake. And we can expect it this month. as a shadow drop. So we won't get any information, no release date, nothing, and just a random release on some day. That's because then everyone wants to play it. I want to play it. When it comes out the same day, I will skip university and just play Oblivion again. Yeah. What do you think about the shadow drop, Daniel? Do you think it's a good idea?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's supposed to shadow drop any day this month, but for me, it's not really going to be a shadow drop because everyone's known about this for a year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get why some people would shadow drop a game. It's kind of it'd be funny if like Rockstar did with GTA 6, just randomly. You know, it looks like Steam or Valve are going to do it with Half-Life 3 because that's still expected this year. But yeah, shadow dropping games, it's a risky business, but Elder Scrolls and Bethesda's so big. It's going to be a massively popular game, so I think it's going to work out for them. But then again, as like a warning, there's a little thing here I put in the article, which is the Sega Saturn was shadow dropped when that came out in 1995. And we all know how that turned out for that console. But yeah, Oblivion, big news. You know, it's the only Elder Scrolls game I haven't played through. Yeah, I was big on Morrowind, the one before it. Obviously, Skyrim was after it. And for me, I just want Elder Scrolls 6. But I'll play through Oblivion just like you. Because, yeah, it's Elder Scrolls. And I love the old classic ones. When Bethesda are actually good at their job. Oh yeah, it's going to come anytime this month. I'm assuming for Xbox and PC. Maybe PlayStation. Or guaranteed Xbox and PC.
No.
And big news as well. Death Stranding movie found its director. And it's Michael Sarnoski of A Quiet Place Day One. And of course Pig, that starred Nicolas Cage. I haven't seen Pig. I have of course seen A Quiet Place Day One. I thought it was okay. I only watched it for the cat. But yeah, no. Death Stranding has found its movie, its director. And I love Death Stranding. I thought the first game was really, really good. I actually just really enjoyed the chillness of just delivering packages. I absolutely just enjoyed it. Just running across fields and mountains, just delivering packages across America. I enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the movie, sorry. Are you a big Death Stranding fan?
I haven't played it.
You haven't played it?
I haven't played it. I've seen one or two videos and I can't catch completely, so I never played it. Yeah.
Oh well.
That's hard. I know.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's so if you haven't played it, so you've seen the videos on your way. It's carrying like 9 boxes, 10 boxes.
Yeah.
Back. And every now and then, because you're actually in control of his balance, so you're not just running across the field with boxes. You have to press the right and left triggers to manage his balance constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's run over hills and things, he'll lean left or lean right, and so you don't drop the boxes. You have to like counteract it. So you're constantly doing something rather than just running across fields with a baby in tow. It is an interesting game, interesting story. You know, Kojima's mental with these stories. You know, he always comes up with some bizarre stuff. But yeah, look forward to the film.
And next up, we have
the
Nintendo Switch price. And many US citizens were concerned because of the big US tariffs that the console will be much more expensive than it already is. But there are many analysts who suggested the Nintendo Switch 2 will maintain the price at $450. So even with the tariffs, the console won't get much more expensive. That's a good thing because it's already expensive and the games are expensive. €90 for a Switch game. Oof.
Yeah, no.
It will be expensive anyway.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, the Nintendo Switch 2, obviously prices might change, you know, Trump trying to put the world into a recession.
No.
But I mean, they've got it coming to them, haven't they? So yeah, they haven't said they're going to increase the price, but to be honest, I think Trump raised the tariffs again yesterday.
No.
To something ridiculous. I think it's over 100% now. I think something.
Yeah, for China, it's 125% because they didn't ask for anything new.
Which is crazy. He called it. He said he raised the tariffs for disrespecting them. I mean, Trump has disrespected the entire world.
Exactly. And the
mean,
penguins. Never forget the penguins.
yeah, make of it what you will, to be honest. He still wants to invade Greenland, yeah, to stop the penguins from doing something in case they take over the world. But yeah, the Switch 2 could rise in America, and to be honest, I won't be surprised if it does. What that means for the rest of the world, we don't know. We'll have to find out. But like I said, Switch 2 games are already quite expensive. And with the GTA 6 coming out this year and expected to be $100 as well, gaming could be really tough across the world. It's going to struggle. I mean, you're seeing a lot of layoffs now. When games hit $100, €100, I don't know what game studios survive because not people can't afford this.
Exactly. They want more money. That's why they raise the price. But what if no one can purchase them anymore?
That's the problem, isn't it? Like I said, oh yeah, we can get more money for this, but you're going to get less sales because people can't afford it. And the thing about the Switch 2, the reason that Nintendo are hesitant to raise the price, and which is completely justifiable, is that the Nintendo and Switch is like a family-friendly budget console.
Yeah.
You know, it's most of their first-party games are for families. If you're making $80 a game or up because of tariffs and you're raising the console to like $600-700, families are not going to buy it. It no longer becomes a budget-friendly, family-friendly console. And then people are just going to buy the PlayStation and Xbox instead because it's the same price.
Yep.
So, yeah. It's an interesting one. Keep an eye on it. But yeah, the Switch 2 comes out June 8th, is it? Comes out? In June, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
June 5th it comes out. So yeah, keep an eye on it. And of course, next big news, Diablo 4, the biggest release of the last 10 years. I don't know. People still play this?
Not many, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I love Diablo. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. I absolutely loved the first one. Again, I played that on the original Xbox with a cousin, all in co-op. I absolutely loved it. But they released their roadmap for this year. There's no expansion coming this year, which will hurt the game, I feel. I feel like you need an expansion every year in live service games these days.
Yeah, definitely.
But they are trying to fix certain things. So I think that a lot more powers, as you can see, they're introducing witchcraft powers, boss powers, Heraldic powers, chaos powers. There's going to be more dungeons. There's going to be a lot of quality of life improvements. Keyboard and mouse support is coming to console. I can't believe that's not like a day one thing anyway. Because I know Rainbow Six are introducing keyboard and mouse support for console. Because you know, if you use keyboard and mouse on console at the moment, you get banned on Rainbow Six. Nuts. There'll be new lair bosses, lots of updates, but no expansion. That is coming in 2026. They haven't announced it yet. And next year is also, they're bringing in leaderboards and a new ranking system. So yeah, Diablo 4. If you don't play it, probably don't play it till next year. That's the big news.
Just wait more.
Yeah. I mean,
we all up for waiting.
It's Blizzard. They've made a mess of a lot of things like Overwatch. Diablo, they've destroyed that as well. So yeah, just wait till next year. See what they come up with.
No.
Play Path of Exile 2 instead.
Yeah. Then next we have Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, the original games, which will come to the next-gen consoles this year. There isn't a exact release date, but we can expect a production date of 2025, that's confirmed, for the 2009 and 2011 game, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. I didn't play the games. I watched videos and I loved them. I was never Call of Duty player, but the games look amazing, and when they are for the newer console generation, then they will have enhanced visuals, better audio, but the game itself will be the same. So you can expect a better Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. If you like the games this year, they will drop for the new gen consoles.
Yeah, I played the original Modern Warfare games. I think it was Modern Warfare 2 when I first got a HDMI cable from my Xbox. Because I remember thinking, wow, I can actually see, you know, when you look at a fence, a railing, I can actually see the individual rails for the first time. And that was on Modern Warfare. So yeah, that's when I read graphics were peak back then. I mean, they had this weird like yellowy green filter over it. It was really odd. But yeah, I remember playing the original Modern Warfares with all my friends. Back when I had friends, because when you get older, you lose friends. You don't stay in touch so much. But yeah, good times. Look forward to playing them again. Should be good, because I didn't play the reboots. Next up, we have the BAFTA Game Awards, which were, well, this week, just a couple of days ago. There were some big winners. Astrobot won Best Game, Animation, Audio Achievement, and Game Design, as well as Family Game. Balatro won Debut Game. The Best British Game was Thank Goodness You're Here. Never heard of it. Artistic Achievement was neither. And Hell Dare was won Best Multiplayer and Music. Still Wakes the Deep won Best IP, new IP. I haven't played that, but I do want to check it out. Senwa Saga Hellblade 2 won Technical Achievement and perform in a supporting role as well as perform in a leading role. So if you want your story, your immersion, play Senwa. If you want a nice platformer, play Astrobot. If you want a good shoot with your friends, play Helldivers. I think I just summed it up in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was pretty good, to be fair.
It was amazing.
But yeah, BAFTA Game Awards, it's one of those award shows that nobody watches again. But yeah, the big news is Astrobot, still a good game. When is it coming to PC, PlayStation? When is it coming to PC?
Good question.
And the more interesting one for me personally, I don't know if you saw this, but Star Citizen has now raised over $800 million since it launched on Kickstarter in 2011. Nuts. Or 2012 it was on Kickstarter. And you can see by the funding stats there that I kindly added to the article. It has raised over 802 million with nearly 6 million players. Star Citizen is still in alpha. Yeah.
That's so sad.
You only hear about Star Citizen once every 2 years. It's still in alpha. It's still, for me, I mean, I actually downloaded it a year ago and I never played it. Well, actually, I played it back when it first came out into alpha. I actually got like the Kickstarter thing. So I actually do own the game. I own the very first starter ship in it. And I did play it when there's nothing to do. There's probably still nothing to do. But
800 million and nothing.
800 million, still in alpha. Will it ever come out? It's supposed to come out in 2026 now. No idea. Probably won't. It's going to hit $1 billion in funding and it will still be in alpha in 2041.
Yeah. Most expensive game in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Henry Cavill's Warhammer 40k thing will come out before this game. In fact, you know what the meme is? You know when you say, oh, GTA, we got this before GTA 6. We're going to get GTA 6 before Star Citizen.
For sure.
And I don't think GTA 5 was out when Star Citizen came out into alpha. So, yeah. I mean, even DayZ came out a full release. So I don't know what these guys are doing. And if you haven't heard of it, I mean, shame on you, because Squadron 42 looks amazing. It's got Mark Hamill. It's got Gary Oldman. There's so many things to like about this game, but I feel like they're building it too much. Like they're putting too much into it. I don't think it's supposed to be. They just create new systems for themselves. The graphically, it's amazing. Honestly, when you do play it, it does look good. It feels good. It doesn't feel smooth or anything because it's an alpha. You do have some frame rate issues and some performance issues. But everything about it is incredible. They just keep adding more and more systems to the game and adding more things into it rather than just releasing the bloody thing and letting everyone just play it and then build on top of it with expansions. But yeah. Will we ever get Star Citizen? No idea.
No.
No idea. Interesting fact though, Cloud Imperium, they're just around the corner from me building this game. I see their studios all the time. Maybe we should give them a knock on the door. And they'll be like, hey lads, don't know if you know, your game's not out yet. But yeah, no, because I see their staff all the time because they wear the jumpers. Actually says like Cloud Imperium and Star Citizen dev on them when I'm in the local supermarket buying my meal deal. They're in there as well. Crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, crazy. Next time I see one, I'll take a selfie with them and be like, met the guy making the game. It's true, they're making it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The next we have Hades 2, and it's confirmed to be a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, Hades 2 is already out in early access on PC and the Switch as well. Is it on PlayStation? No, I don't think so.
No, it's early access on Steam and Epic.
Yeah, Steam and Epic. And the game will release at the end of 2025, but the full release will be on the Switch only for the first time. So the final version won't be on PC. That's pretty devastating.
No, it is coming to PC as well.
It's going to PC as well? Then I
Yeah,
can't wait.
it's gonna. Yeah, so it's coming on PC and Switch at launch, but it won't be on
Ah.
PlayStation or Xbox till next year.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is a timed exclusive, but it's a timed exclusive on that console, but it is coming to PC.
Okay, but that's okay, I think, because Hades 2 is a perfect game for the Switch, probably. You can play it from anywhere then, and it's a relaxing game sometimes, but it's pretty fun. I played the first game, couldn't get into the second one, but yeah.
Yeah,
Hades 2 only for the Switch 2.
Yeah, it's not got an exact release date yet, but it is coming later this year. But yeah, PlayStation, Xbox fans are going to have to wait. Last of Us Season 3 announced. What do you make of this? I mean, Season 2 doesn't even air until April 13th, which is 2 days from now. Surely not. Surely it doesn't premiere on Sunday. Looks like it does. But yeah, Last of Us Season 2, not even on TV yet, but they've greenlit Season 3. And I believe what they're doing is, whereas Season 1 followed The Last of Us Part 1, Season 2 only follows a portion of Last of Us Part 2. Season 3 will follow another part, and then Season 4 will follow the end. So I think they've split the second game over 3 seasons. I think that's what they've done. Because the basic one, I don't know if you know the game, I haven't played Part 2 yet. I know it's just come out on PC. I do mean to pick it up. But I do know what happens to Joel in Part 2, like I'm sure all of us do. And I think they're trying to prolong Pedro Pascal's involvement in the TV show because they know he's big at the moment. You know, it's like if you had Henry Cavill in something, you don't want him to die just yet. So I think that's why they're extending it over a few seasons rather than just getting it out the way. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd rather just make new content for it. Why not? But regardless, Season 3 has been greenlit and it's most likely going to come on, in 2027? Yeah.
The next we have Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core, which opens signups for the closed playtest. Deep Rock Galactic is a co-op hit from the last years. I didn't play it. Friends of mine played. It looked amazing. You're a dwarf and you explore caves, have to fight and get resources. But now they're doing a rogue mode, a roguelike game. And this game will get their first closed playtest. So you can sign up now, I think, on the website. And no, you can sign up on Steam for it, actually. You can request access on Steam, and then you can, with a bit of luck and a bit of rating, test Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core. If you like the Deep Rock Galactic original game, you definitely like the Rogue Core game as well. So pick it up with some friends, try to get in the playtest together, and play it then for free, the first alpha version.
Yeah, Deep Rock. I played a lot of the first one. Really liked it with friends. Played it quite a lot actually when I first picked it up. It was really addictive, to be honest with you. And my favorite thing about dwarves in any game is they're always Scottish. They drink a lot of beer, and I know a lot of Scottish people, and they all look exactly like that and sound like that. They're all dwarves. They all mine. And they all drink beer. That's pretty much what Scottish do. So yeah, not only is it set in space, you're a space dwarf, but it's also historically accurate as well. Yeah, look forward to trying it. And yeah, is that all the gaming news of this week? That is a lot of gaming news. We got through it. Some pretty big ones there. And that brings us to the releases for next week. And first up, we have Forever Skies, a first-person survival game set in a post-apocalyptic, ecologically ruined Earth. Very sci-fi. I'm sure it's got some moral meaning as well behind it. Games like this always do. It is co-op as well. Yeah. You scavenge for resources, craft tools, face dangers on the servers as you hunt for a cure to save humanity. And this comes out on it says it comes out on the 22nd of June. That can't be right.
Yeah, it came in early access then, but then the full release will hit after over 2 years. Or nearly 2 years.
It's nearly 2 years, isn't it? But yeah, full release is coming out. If you haven't tried it yet, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think I've even heard of it. Yeah, it looks interesting. Again, another game in the survival crafting genre. These are very popular. It's very positive rating on Steam. Coming to PS5 and PC on the 14th of April, which I believe is Monday.
Yes. The next we have Warsight. Warsight is a fast-paced, turn-based tactics game with a single-player story campaign and with multiplayer supports. And you can even make your own maps in the game and share it with other players.
This looks like Fire Emblem.
Hmm?
This looks like Fire Emblem. Did you ever play that?
No, I haven't. Yeah, you have to build up your army in this campaign, and you have to choose between legendary commanders, and you have to fight in this pixel art game against the other army and hopefully win. There are over 30 unit types, tanks, artillery, helicopters, and even jets, submarines, warships, everything you can think of is there. You have the tactical map where you have to fight in the story campaigns, and a fun multiplayer which you can play with your friends. The game will release on April 14th, so on Monday as well. And you can test the demo for free right now on Steam.
Yeah, looks like one of those games you can just sit back and chill, unless you want some online PvP in it.
Yeah.
And next up we have Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. Yes, this is finally coming. I think they've delayed this a few times. Bloom and Rage. So Tape 2 is coming out. This was supposed to come out last month, I think. Tape 2, I can't remember. But they split it into 2 parts. So you got Tape 1, Tape 2. And if you don't know what the game is, it's kind of set across 2 timelines. 1995 is Tape 1, or maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's done by Don't Know, the same people of Life is Strange. Yeah, set across 2 timelines. So 1995 is the past, comes across a couple of friends in a summer camp. Bad thing happens. They try and make sense of what happened between themselves. And then they meet up again a couple of decades later, try and solve it. Bad things happen. You get to make choices. Get to uncover the mysteries. And yeah, make some, well, pretty poor choices, I imagine. But it's going to have plenty of replayability as well, as you get to decide different things each playthrough and see where the story takes you. But yeah, Tape 2 comes out on the, is it 15th? Comes out. Tape 2 comes out on 15th. PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S.
The next we have Mandragora.
Mandragora.
Mandragora. Whispers of the Witch Tree. This is a 2D action RPG game set in a dark fantasy world. And you have to battle monsters in a 40-hour-long story. You have many unique classes. You can craft items, explore secrets, and see this beautiful world. You have skill trees and everything you can think of in a classical RPG game. The game will release for PC, PS5, Xbox Series, and Nintendo Switch. And it will release on 17th of April with a bit of Souls elements. So the boss fights will be hard. You will die a lot. If you like this kind of games, test it out.
Yeah, I'm going to be
free demo available as well.
I'm going to be pre-purchasing it. I think I'm going to pre-buy it because it kind of looks good, doesn't it? It kind of reminds me of Blasphemous. It reminds me of the old school platforming games from the Mega Drive that I used to play. And also Prince of Persia. Did you ever play that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. So I'm going to check it out. I will check it out. Like an old school Castlevania. God, that's taking me back to the Game Boy. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. This is coming out on PS5. Is that right, Killian?
Yep, that's
finally
right.
Finally coming to PS5. Obviously, it's already out on Xbox and PC. Very good game. People enjoy it. It's kind of an on-the-rails first-person adventure game. The guy in that screenshot looks like Brock Lesnar. And Indiana Jones fighting back against the Nazi threat. And I'm sure he's going to uncover some long-lost relics on the way. It's coming to PS5 on the 17th of April. So PlayStation users, you will finally be able to play it. And by all accounts, honestly, it's a very, very good game.
Yeah.
Yeah. 17th of April. Keep an eye on it. And that's it. I think that's all. Is that everything? What have we got
Yeah,
left?
I think that's all the big release of next week. But then we have a few deals we can show you where you can save this week. First, we have the Epic Games Epic Savings deal event where you can save on hundreds of games until the April 24th in the Epic Game Store. You get games like Need for Speed Heat Deluxe Edition with 90% off, or MotoGP 21 for 85%, Dread, which I can only recommend, 50% off, and many more games. Check it out for yourself. Maybe you'll find something you like in the sale.
Yeah, some pretty good deals there. I mean, I recommend Hot Wheels Unleashed. I streamed that on Twitch the day it came out a few years ago, and I hit like 200 viewers.
Whoa.
Yeah, on day one, and I usually average 2 viewers, so that was a random day. But Hot Wheels Unleashed, yeah, it's just good fun, good racing fun. I enjoyed it. Blasphemous, we were just talking about that. That's a good game. But yeah, there's some massive deals on there, and unfortunately, you do have to install Epic. That's the downside.
Yeah,
because
that's big
I couldn't
downside.
say what my password or my username is for Epic, because no one should have Epic. But yeah, there's some good deals on there.
Platform.
Yeah, if you don't mind Epic, some good deals on there. Next up, we have Dave the Diver on Steam. This deal will end on the 17th of April. I don't know why they call it weekend deal, because it goes for a week. By the way, it's a weekend deal. Dave the Diver, massively popular game. Obviously, pixel graphics. People enjoy that kind of thing. I know I do. It's kind of relaxing and chill. And the games don't seem as stressful when it's pixelated. It's a deep sea RPG adventure where you'll be exploring the ocean, uncovering a few mysteries, avoiding some pretty big fish. And yeah.
On the daytime, you cook the fish. You get the fish and then you make sushi out of it and you get your money with it. I played it. I liked it.
There you go. Make some sushi.
Yeah.
It's 40% off on Steam right now. And like I said, that deal ends on the April 17th.
Then next we have Baldur's Gate 3, Game of the Year 2024, an amazing 2023, amazing game overall. The party-based RPG like a Dungeons and Dragons game, just on PC, and it's 20% off. Yeah, it's not much, but for Baldur's Gate it is, because that's the biggest sale they ever had. They never had more than 20%. So you can get the game for 48 euros now. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, you will love Baldur's Gate. If you like RPGs, you will love Baldur's Gate. It's an amazing game. If you love
video games, you will love Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, everyone loves Baldur's Gate, so
I've never seen anyone say a bad thing about it.
Yeah. So test it out. It's just not cheap now, but much cheaper than usual. So get it now or never.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3. If you haven't played it, what are you doing with your life? And next up, something I've actually already bought a game from, the Devil May Cry franchise sale on Steam. I've already bought Devil May Cry 5. From this, I've got it installed. I haven't played it yet. I was going to stream it. But Devil May Cry is back because of the Netflix series, making it popular again. So they've introduced a sale. And yeah, by all accounts, if you haven't played these games, you get to just hack and slash against all kind of demons and enemies, running around old castles and old places with your sword, guns. Yeah, they're just chaotic fun, to be honest with you. Absolutely chaotic fun. For the franchise sale, you get up to 75% off on select games, or you can get the pack, which is 71% off, saving you tons and tons of money. So yeah, you can get them super cheap right now, which is the Devil May Cry HD collection, which is 1, 2, and 3, Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, and Devil May Cry 5, of course. Go play them. And that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we've got everything.
Oh yeah, one last thing actually. This deal ends on April the 16th. So you've got a few days. Yeah, that's it. That's the that's all the news, isn't it? That's everything.
That's everything.
Yeah, that's all the news of the week. That's my favorite deals of the week. Some pretty ones in there. Like I said, Switch 2 could raise in price for the US. Don't feel sorry for you. What else? Commandos is out. That's all I can remember. that's all I can remember.
The most important things.
Yeah, it's been been a crazy week. Been so busy. But yeah, no. Thank you for watching. As always, really appreciate it. Hit the like button. Definitely just hit like, especially if you made it this far. It really helps everything. And yeah, we really appreciate you. So I'm going to say bye. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll let Killian say the last thing, whatever he wants.
Okay. Then bye. Play games and don't be stupid. Play Baldur's Gate 3.